Hey everyone, welcome back to the Warriors Path CrossFit podcast. I'm Kris. I'm your host, your coach, and today I am flying solo. We're talking about something that hits everybody this time of year, nutrition through the holidays. The goal of this episode isn't to shame anyone or tell you to be perfect. It's actually the opposite. It's to help you go into the season with a plan, some sanity, and confidence that you can enjoy the holidays without throwing away your progress. Let's start with misconception number 1. The holidays ruin my nutrition. Well, no, they don't. A few very specific days involving extra food, traditions, celebrations. Maybe you go off the rails a little bit, but the entire season, that's where we get distorted in our thinking. Here's the truth. There are only a handful of days that truly matter for indulging. And for most people, these are Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, and maybe one or two other parties that really matter to you. And that's it, not the 6 weeks between November and January. When we go wrong when we treat November 15th through January 1st like it's an all-access pass to overeating and overindulging. And then we justify it with lines like, oh, it's the holidays or whatever, or I'll start fresh in January, or which is this one gets me so much. I worked out today, so I earned this. No, you didn't. This one is a little bit of tough love, but you did not earn your food by working out. You did not earn the opportunity to eat junk because you exercised. You are not a dog being rewarded with a treat. If you're training, you're doing it to become stronger, fitter, healthier, more capable, not to cancel out calories. Workouts should be about longevity, strength, community, building your skills, building your confidence, relieving stress, and taking care of your future self. It is not a punishment for your poor eating habits. It is not a transaction with food. I did not get to eat the cookies because I did do the burpees. No, that's not how this works. Separate those two things and your entire relationship with food will become improved. If you understand you have to eat a specific way to fuel your body, which is completely separate from exercise, until you get to the point where you are fueling your body for the purpose of exercise, but it is not a transaction. So we're going to talk about some strategies for eating throughout the holidays. Let's simplify it into a plan that works without feeling restrictive. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with having some treats. They just can't happen every day for 6 weeks straight. So we're going to say enjoy the actual holiday. Fully enjoy it. Have the food that means something to you. Sit with your family. Share dessert. Don't have any guilt about it. It's a tiny percentage of your year. A tiny percent. Then the next day, get right back on track. Not Monday, not after all the leftovers, not January, but the very next day. Your body responds to consistency, not perfection. The season is long and your decisions don't have to be. On non-holiday days, get your veggies and fruits. Get your protein, drink water, move your body, prioritize sleep. All of those things are more important, and they will keep you feeling good in between the bigger events where you do plan and choose to indulge a little bit. Set boundaries for yourself. Ask yourself, which of these food items matter for me to want to indulge in? If you're picking something that's like, meh, then why bother? Why is it even worth it? It's probably not. So enjoy the things that you really like. You can also ask yourself, who are the people or environments that trip me up? Maybe I want to plan to go to a party and I know that there's not going to be the food that I'm choosing to have. So maybe I go to that party with a full belly and then I just snack a couple of things and I avoid overindulging. And then also ask yourself, how do you want to feel on January 2? Another strategy is don't let your leftovers run the show. Send them home with people, freeze them, throw out what you're not going to have. You control the environment doesn't control you. And that brings me to your mindset. This shift is going to change everything. It's a holiday. It is not a season. If you treat it like a day, you can enjoy guilt-free and stay on track. If you treat it like a season, you'll feel stuck, sluggish, and frustrated. So you don't need to lose weight through the holidays, but you don't have to gain it either. Maintenance is a win. Feeling good is a win. Staying consistent is a win. And remember that all or nothing thinking is the real thing that hurts people, especially this time of year. All or nothing becomes nothing. Consistency leads to something. And while we're thinking about staying on track throughout the remainder of the year, why staying on track matters the most at the ending of the year with the gym is we're going to talk about how it's easy to kind of like fall out of your routine this time of year because there's a lot going on. There's more things happening. You're getting outside less frequently. You're probably not getting as much sunlight or not getting as much outdoor time because it gets darker earlier. And we have more responsibilities. There's holiday parties, there's kids' activities, school concerts, recitals, family gatherings. I could go on and on. Travel, stress creeping up, all the things. Shopping, extra things that we don't typically have in our regular schedule. So it's easy to let those things creep in and take away the time that you spend on taking care of yourself. But don't get sucked down the rabbit hole, and it's not because you're lazy and it's not because you don't care. It's just because this season of time is busy. So we're going to think about when chaos starts to creep in, it is the most important time to keep your routine, keep your workouts, keep your nutrition up. Because this time of year, even fun can be stressful, but if you continue maintaining your fitness, staying in the gym, it can be a stress management. It can help you regulate your nervous system. It can help you boost your mood. It will help you improve your sleep, increase your patience. We are all spending time with family, so that can be, an important little piece there. Keep you mentally sharp, and it gives you that hour that's yours. Skipping workouts because you're stressed only makes you more stressed because working out is the de-stressor. And then consistency in December prevents that January overhaul where if you stop everything now, January becomes like a full reset instead of a continuation. But most people spend the entire month of January doing damage control that they didn't need to do. So if you keep showing up, keep hitting your minimum membership classes, stay mindful with nutrition between events, keep drinking water, hold on to your sleep routine as much as you can. January will be so much easier, and instead of starting over, you'll be just turning the volume back up. You're not rebuilding the engine, you're topping off the gas. So December consistency is momentum. Momentum doesn't care if the workout was perfect. Momentum comes from showing up. When your life is busiest, showing up is a win. When routines get disrupted, showing up is a win. When you feel like 12,000 things to do, showing up is a win. And guess what? All of those wins add up. Just like we've talked about in the past with the bricklayer analogy. You keep showing up. You keep putting down bricks. Maybe one day it's 1 brick. Maybe another day it's 5 bricks. Eventually, you will have a wall. But Kris, I'm so busy. Yeah, I don't doubt it, but being busy isn't a reason to abandon yourself. It's the reason to prioritize yourself. The holidays are not an excuse to stop. And they are the why behind you want to keep going. Show your kids what it looks like to prioritize your health during a stressful season. Show yourself that you don't crumble when life gets easy. When life gets easy. I meant to say when life gets busy. Show your future self that you've got their back. So you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Go to the gym. However many times. It's a win. Sometimes is better than no times. It's about staying engaged, not perfect. Nobody ever regrets the workout that they did, but oftentimes people are the one that regret the one that they skipped. And this leads me to our contest that we have for the remainder of the year. Remember, consistency is the winner of the brunch wad. What do you get? You get to have a special invitation to a super cool brunch workout and post-workout brunch sometime in January. It'll be on a Sunday. Only those who attend their minimum membership classes sign up in advance, because when you make a date with yourself, you're less likely to cancel, and bosses don't cancel. Be a boss. Be the boss of yourself. And then finally, you have to post your scores. So 3 things. Sign up in advance. Be consistent. Post your scores. You will be invited to the brunch WOD in January. If you're taking anything from this second part, don't abandon your routine, because the season is chaotic. Your routine is what keeps the chaos from consuming you. Stay consistent, stay present, stay grounded, walk into January proud, not panicked. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for spending some time with me. I know this is a shorter episode, but we've all got a busy week, so here we are, proving again that consistency is key. If you are someone who is looking to make some changes in your life, find a CrossFit gym near you. Those are your people. They're going to help you. They're going to help you find the healthiest, happiest version of yourself. Take the Warriors path. Have a nice holiday. Stay safe.